Hi, my name is Matt, I'm head chef at the Fishies, and today I want to show you how to make your perfect Christmas dinner. So, to start with, we've got a beautiful free-range turkey here, that's already been prepared, and I'm going to show you everything you need to make it absolutely perfect for your family meal on Christmas Day. So first off, we got some stuffing to make. So we're using a little bit of Paxo stuffing here. It's probably the best way to do it. So sage and onion is the flavor I went through with today. All I had to do was to take a dry mix, boil a bit of water and mix it up with the dry stuffing and leave it to cool down a little bit. And when that's ready, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a little bit of pork sausage meat, which is obviously pre-arranged from our butcher. And if you can't find any pork sausage meat, the other alternative would take some nice quality sausages and open them up to mix it with that. Got some lovely free-range eggs as well here that we're gonna put through that. So we've got our stuffing mix here. As I said, has been rehydrated with boiling water, cooled down. All we're gonna do is add our sausage meat to it, and we're gonna crack some eggs into it to keep it nice and moist. Now, that's nearly it. That's all we need to get mixed. It's very simple. All you need to do is to make sure it is nicely mixed together. So now our stuffing is ready. As you can see, it should be fairly moist, but not too liquidy either. So it's nice and firm, so it can actually cook properly into the turkey. So our stuffing is ready now, very simple as I said. So we're gonna put up the sides. And now we are going to make a butter to go on the turkey. So for our butter today, the flavor we're going for is a chestnut and parsley butter. So for that you need some butter, obviously. Here I've got about 120 grams of butter that's been softened, so it's not too hard to work. I have got some already cooked chestnuts that have been crushed by hand, and a little bit of parsley. So it's very simply put the butter, put all the ingredients in a bowl and give them a good mix. So we got our butter, we got our chestnuts, and we got our parsley. And this as well, just get mixed together until it's all nice and consistent. Here we go, and it's a lovely chestnut butter to go with the turkey. Now we got our lovely butter. So the idea for the butter is to go under the skin of the turkey, in between the skin and the meat. So for that, we've got our free-range turkey here. It has already been prepared and it's ready to get roasted. So the trick now is going to be to open up the skin of the turkey so we can actually put the butter in between the skin and the meat breast. So just get your turkey, you open it here, and then very gently you can, with your fingers, just pull the meat from the skin. If you do struggle a little bit, you can take a knife, just like this, and run your knife right there. Once your knife is run through, with your hands, you're gonna push your hand into the meat, in between the meat and the skin, and now we've got lots of space to put our butter in. So that's ready now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our butter into a little piping bag. If you got piping bags at home, that's great. If not, we can just do it by hand. Thin sides. And that's going to give lots of nice flavor to the turkey and make sure the breast as well don't dry up too fast. Because as we all know, turkey meat can be a bit dry, and that will prevent that from happening slightly. And you'll get that lovely chestnut flavor as well going through there. That will start giving your turkey a lovely taste. So you can push it there, make sure it's all nicely pushed in. Try to spread it as evenly as you can.
Okay, you want that?
And that's our chestnut butter ready in the turkey. You can massage it a little bit into the over the skin like that, so it's nicely spread. So now, as you can see, you can't notice anything there, but you know that there is lots of lovely flavors in there. Now we've done our butter, we're gonna stuff our turkey. So we've got our stuffing from earlier on, which is still here. And basically, most turkeys will be ready to use. There won't be anything in there. If you got anything in there, just run your hand through it, and then you'll basically be able to empty the hole inside of the turkey. So now you're gonna ask me, why do we put stuffing inside the turkey? Well, it's first off to get lots of flavor through that, and second off, it's as well to be able to cook the whole turkey evenly. If you got an empty cavity into a turkey, the breast will cook very fast before the actual legs will be cooked through. So by putting the stuffing in, you're allowing the same cooking time for the breast and for the legs. So just generously take your stuffing and push it in the inside of your turkey. So now our turkey is nearly ready to go in the oven. So we got lots of nice stuffing in there, as you can see. It is nicely filled, and you get a lovely turkey dinner out of that. So you can very often put the legs back in there to keep it together, so it cooks a lot more evenly. And using the string, make sure that while it's cooking, it's not going to open up and nothing is going to come out, and everything is going to be ready to go. So now we've got our turkey ready to go. We just need to season it a little bit, cover it, and we're going to start the cooking. This turkey will take on 180 degrees I would say about 2.5 hours to 3 hours to cook. So we're gonna start it off with some parchment on top at first, with tin foil covered all the way. And after 2 hours, we're gonna remove that and then allow it to give a little bit of color on the skin and crisp up the skin. So the final touch now, we're just gonna take a bit of normal cooking oil, spread it gently over the turkey, just like that, and give a nice bit of seasoning. So we've got some Maldon sea salt here. Just gonna sprinkle the sea salt all over. That will help crisp up the skin once we take the cover off. A nice bit of pepper on that. Take a piece of parchment, cover the thing with parchment, and now that's done, take some tin foil. I'm gonna cover the whole tray with tin foil so it stays nice and moist and it's gonna cook evenly. It's not gonna give much color for now, but that's the first process, so the skin doesn't get too dark at first. And we're gonna put that in the oven at 180 degrees for approximately 2 hours to start with. Now that's ready to go, and I'll see you back in 2 hours for the turkey. Thank you. Right guys, now we got our turkey in the oven. We need to look at what's gonna go best with it. And obviously, everybody loves a little bit of cranberry sauce to go with our turkey. So, it's very easy to make. You can actually quite easily find some fresh cranberries or even some frozen ones. And it's a very simple process. Over here we got about 1 kilo of cranberries already in a pan, and all we need to do with that is to add a little bit of port wine. So I've got some port wine in here. That's, I'll say, about 100 milliliters, which is about 2 large dinner glasses, going in there. And we got some normal caster sugar. You can use granulated sugar, it doesn't really matter. White sugar works all the same. And I'm just gonna go in with that.
How much sugar?
500 grams of sugar. So I'll take about half the quantity of sugar for a quantity of cranberries. Now that's all in a pan. Give it a quick stir. I can see it really looks Christmassy already. Just like that. And that's just gonna go on low heat for approximately 45 minutes to an hour. You need to make sure you stir it every so often so it doesn't catch. But once most of the liquids are reduced, your cranberry sauce will be ready and it will be a perfect accompaniment with your turkey. Thank you. Onto a board. I'm gonna start with a little bit of the white meat. There. And then just go on the leg as well. And take a little bit of the brown meat. Here we are. And now we are ready to plate our Christmas dinner. So we have got our turkey with a bit of white and brown meat. And then over here I have got some chipolatas, some roast potatoes, some roasted veg, a little bit of bacon, a nice little side order of seasonal veg, and all we need now is a little bit of that cranberry sauce and some gravy that is going to be ready in a second. Here we go. So we got our lovely Christmas dinner. Lovely gravy on that, and finish with a good bottle of our lovely cranberry sauce. Bon appetit and have a very Merry Christmas.